What is good, Jerusalem? Josh here from CrossFit. And when I broke my back 20 years ago, the doctor gave me a prophecy. My good doctor told me that you're going to always have to have a strong core in order to support your lower back. And that prophecy has turned out to be true. So I'm going to give you today what I have found to be the number one exercise for strengthening the abdominal muscles directly without doing any kind of twisting or crunching or anything where you're actually exerting more pressure, causing more pain, which is what often happens. So here's a stability exercise that really kills the abs. I'm going to give you 4 levels, which you're going to use as a dial that you can use to turn the difficulty up or to turn the difficulty down based upon what you're feeling. So here we're going to go with the dead bug exercise. So just like it sounds like, this is I'm going to give you the easiest level first. What I want to focus on is pushing my lower back into the floor. My hands are straight up. I'm going to start with the easiest level, which is 1 foot supported. And if you're in a lot of pain, this is going to be the way you're going to start. You don't want to go with harder than this. And you're just going to extend one leg at a time. Bear in mind, the higher you go, the easier it's going to be. The lower you go, the more challenging it's going to be on your abdominal muscles, okay? Once I've mastered that and I can go through that range of motion pain-free, I'm going to go both legs. This time, I'm going to give myself a counter with the opposing arm, still keeping that lower back glued to the floor. Remember, if I want to make this a little easier, go up a little higher or don't extend as far, right? And if I'm feeling up to it and I want to get that full activation of the abdominal muscles, I'm going to try to get close to the floor, pausing for just a moment in that fully extended position, okay? Now, level 2. Going up into a hollow position, right? So I'm going to start the exercise by just pretend there's a string attached to my fingers and they're just pulling my fingers up straight towards the ceiling. Notice what I'm not doing. I'm not pulling my head in. You want to keep your eyeballs pointing straight up and your face pointing straight up. So there should be a nice little distance here between your chin and your chest. Then going up to our position, we can still start with one leg out, with one leg supported, or we go both legs supported and extending, controlling it. Don't rush on these. Straight up and down. Okay, remember, higher is easier, lower is harder. So lower is going to get a more stretch of the abs. Make sure we're not letting our back get stretched out here. We don't want to go into extension, and that means we're exceeding the capacity of our muscles to stabilize our spine, which is what we want to really ideally train here. Remember, the goal is to strengthen the abdominal muscles so they can stabilize and support our spine and keep it from moving into flexion or extension while we're moving. And that's what we're going to do to keep our abs strong and backs healthy and pain-free.